AirAsia X is close to finalizing the largest ever order for the A220 program that we have seen, with a view to purchasing 150 of these regional jets as soon as this week. The sizable deal is part of what I'd say is a much more comprehensive shift that we are seeing take place at this budget airline. It's trying to reshape the Southeast Asian part as it looks towards more of your single-aisle operations, and therefore away from aircraft like the A330neo. This was already part of a cancellation. The deal has been a long time in the making and should be, as I touched on, concluded this week. It'll see the airline positioned to serve underserved routes where the A320neo family commitment, that is one of the strongest across Asia, is really not deemed as the most feasible platform to reach these secondary cities, if you will. AirAsia viewing the A220 as another layer that lacks in its fleet. A better way to meet evolving demand trends seen right across Asia. With its fleet already composing of hundreds of A320 family aircraft, which is fantastic. How can it take the next step and diversify itself away from just routes? The 20% fuel savings offered by the A220, along with the quieter cabin, and still operating metrics and comfort despite its capacity drop from, say, an A321XLR, will mean that two-tier airports across Asia, including but not limited to locations in Thailand, the Philippines and Indonesia, will all be within reach for markets hungry not just for higher commercial service, but ultimately, more importantly, for those budget-conscious options that have been missing. A thinner jet makes these types of routes all of a sudden possible. And now in this post-CO world that AirAsia looks at, it wants to carry in excess of 150 million passengers per year. And jets like the A220 that would operate multiple times a day on short to medium-haul flights are very much a strong platform to build on and increase market share, but also from that connectivity across Asian ports. The sizable contract will come with many benefits that extend beyond the airline that conducted the studies to determine the best possible aircraft to add to its evolving backlog. Its passengers will see the real results by introducing a new aircraft type. Flights to closer destinations can be conducted at scale with lower fares and less congestion, and therefore reliance on some of your larger hubs. Those larger hubs, you'd argue, already at breaking point. These pressures are expected to only worsen as demand for air travel and the population continues to rise faster than ongoing infrastructure development at these airports can keep up with. AirAsia's deal will come with a hefty discount as well. List price contract value is a fantastic metric just to look at how much the planes cost, but it's never what the airlines will actually pay. Getting delivery slots as well in now ensure the planes are going to be delivered when the business actually needs them. Passengers as a consequence will not only have now newer planes, part of the AirAsia network, but will be able to see secondary service to cities possible on a year-round basis, and they may have been markets that were only running a marginal profit, or were not viable, say, beyond a couple of months a year. Well now, thanks to the cost efficiencies of the A220 platform, the chances are that the 2-month service can jump to year-round. A record-breaking order for commercial aircraft is absolutely nothing either to frown at. And for Airbus, the deal overhauls its backlog for the regional jet. Formerly known as the C Series, it is a very popular plane, but it is ultimately in an unprofitable state. So this deal will add to the backlog, secure delivery slots deep into the next decade, and also comes amid a drive to, and should I say continued drive to, jump that production to 14 units a month despite ongoing engine delivery woes and internal turbulence that have prevented this rate. See, for Airbus, the 14 monthly production rate isn't just important, obviously, for meeting customer demand as that backlog grows, but it is directly tied to turning a profit and breaking even on the investment in the regional jet. And with so much talk on an A22500 and much more advancements that Airbus wants to make with this regional jet that it has a real strong appetite to evolve, it needs to break even. Airbus views moving forward with AirAsia as an excellent case study for what the model will be able to do in Southeast Asia. And if you take those learnings and put them into other markets, the same can be applied. We know it is competing with other aircraft, even without an answer from Boeing. So any new deal, let alone one for up to 150 planes, is considerable for a plane of this status. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and no doubt I'll be back with you in a few more days to hopefully confirm this order and go over the very much specifics. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Oh, we'll fly.